How's it going, everyone? My name is Fortevo. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be running through the GTA Trilogy patches and fixes that they brought out on the 19th of November. They basically brought in a load of changes and fixes to the game to fix like a load of issues that people were having. It hasn't fixed everything, but there's still more to come in the future. These fixes are only for the console versions as of me making this video. They will be added to the PC versions, and I'll have timestamps in the description. So if you want to just go to a specific game instead of having to listen to the whole video, you can skip to that game and listen to the changes and fixes there. So we'll start with the general fixes for all platforms. They fixed multiple localization issues, fixed multiple instances of missing or misaligned collision, fixed multiple instances of holes in the map, fixed multiple instances of incorrect or misplaced textures, fixed multiple instances of the camera clipping through objects, fixed multiple instances of incorrect subtitles being displayed, fixed instances of incorrect help text being displayed, fixed instances of misplaced objects, fixed instances of issues with character models in cutscenes, and fixed instances of audio lines being skipped, delayed, or repeated. So basically, there was a load of like basic issues that they tried to fix, and those are a bunch of them there. Like, take a shot for every time I said fixed multiple issues or instances. Like, fuck's sake, you'd be pissed already. So now we go on to Grand Theft Auto 3. Fixed issues with blurry camera cuts and transitions during the Grand Theft Aero cutscene. Fixed an issue where paint spray doors were closed, preventing the player from being able to enter. Fixed an issue where the game stalls and props pop into the gone fishing cutscene. Fixed an issue where the player would fail the mission The Thieves with a message "A thief's dead" after the cutscene plays. Fixed an issue with failing the mission Last Request due to Asuka falling out of the boat. Fixed an issue with a missing GPS route when driving Curly Bob in a taxi during the mission Cutting the Grass. Fixed an issue where the damage meter is not displaying correctly in the mission Escort Service. Fixed an issue with a hole in the map that allowed players to access Staunton Island early. Fixed an issue with Claude floating in the cutscene for the mission Big and Veiny. Fixed an issue where character models were not animated during the cutscene for the mission Luigi's Girls. Fixed an issue where character models were not animating during the cutscene for the mission Give Me Liberty. Fixed an issue where the player can boost their running speed by quickly swapping through weapons. Fixed an issue where the game would crash when entering a vehicle after completing Triad War. This is exclusively for the Xbox. Fixed an issue where the achievement Disposing of the Evidence does not unlock after completing the Dead Skunk in the Trunk mission, again exclusively for the Xbox. So for anyone that didn't know about the movement thing, you could swap between a pistol and a shotgun, or a shotgun and your fists, or any heavy weapon that wouldn't let you sprint fast, and then your fists, which obviously you're allowed to sprint at full speed. If you kept switching back and forth, it would basically let you sprint like without having to sprint, and unfortunately that was a bug that wasn't actually meant to happen. So yeah, they've patched that, which is really shit. As well as the Staunton Island thing, that's been in the game since the fucking game released back on PS2. So the fact that they changed that is, as much as it was fun, it's also a really stupid fix that didn't need to be in it, whereas there's a whole bunch of other fucking shit they could have done as well. Now for the Grand Theft Auto Vice City fixes. Fixed an issue where players were unable to rotate the camera up or down while driving at high speeds. Fixed an issue with fire truck lights flashing in consistent colors. Fixed an issue with GPS route displayed during the mission auto side. Fixed an issue where paint spray doors were closed, preventing the player from being able to enter. Fixed an issue with multiple GPS routes appearing during the mission Gunrunner and Psycho Killer. Fixed an issue with the hit rate UI not displaying correctly during the mission Gunrunner. Fixed an issue with PEDs incorrectly appearing in the cutscene for the mission The Chase. Fixed an issue with Tommy's character model going into a T-pose during the cutscene for In the Beginning. Fixed an issue with changes to language settings not being retained after a reboot. This is exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. Fixed an issue where the game would crash when switching from TV mode to table mode during the loading screen. Fixed an issue where the prompt error out of video memory trying to allocate a texture. Make sure your video card has the minimum required memory. Try lowering the resolution appears while exploring the North Point Mall. This is exclusively for fucking Xbox. Fixed an issue with the camera popping during the cutscene for the mission All Hands on Deck, exclusively for the Xbox. So yeah, this paint spray door thing seems to be like a running theme now. I've never had an issue with it, and that's playing on PC, so I don't know. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of like graphical issues in the games that will obviously be fixed over time, hopefully, but we can't say for sure yet. And finally, the game with the most fixes, San Andreas. Fixed an issue with the rain visual effects. Right, I want to talk about this really quick. The rain is an issue in the other two games as well. The fact that it's only fixed in San Andreas is not fucking good. They need to fix it in the other two as well. Maybe it's not as bad, but it's definitely a fucking problem in all three games. Fixed an issue with the camera spinning around quickly when finishing or failing Blood Bowl. Fixed an issue where the camera is incorrectly positioned when returning to gameplay after finding Sweet in the mission Reuniting the Families. Fixed an issue where a bridge in Flint County is invisible. Fixed an issue where players can equip weapons while swimming, which can cause issues with the weapons clipping through the character's body. Fixed an issue where incorrect help text was displayed for swimming. Fixed an issue where the results screen was appearing at the start of Bike School, Jump and Stoppy. Fixed an issue with grey pedestrians appearing around the Willowfield and Playa de Silva areas. fixed an issue with a pedestrian looking partially translucent in the Just Business cutscene, fixed an issue with the legal text not being displayed correctly, fixed an issue with the enforcer lights not flashing, fixed an issue with players not being able to kill Paul and Macker before triggering the cutscene for the mission Don Peyote. Why would you want to kill them? Fixed an issue where the mid-mission cutscene would start then fade to black before restarting again during the mission San Andreas Salvatore. Fixed an issue where the game would restart from the beginning when selecting to retry from the last checkpoint on the mission High Stakes Low Rider. Fixed an issue with an invincible enemy during the mission Los Desperados. Fixed an issue with incorrect inverted controls when swimming underwater when resetting them on or off. Fixed an issue with the aiming sensitivity for the pistol ammunition challenge. Fixed an issue where progress is blocked due to Sweet being killed prematurely during the mission The Green Saber. Fixed an issue where the health text does not appear, which ends up blocking the muscle stat from showing it increasing at any gym. Fixed an issue with the incorrect time being displayed when collecting rings during the BMX or Energy 500 challenges. Fixed an issue with the camera warping during the in-beginning cutscene. Fixed an issue where some character models were not animating during some cutscenes. Fixed an issue with the player getting stuck behind the clock and bell counter on the Xbox. Fixed an issue where police officers can be seen floating before a police car spawns during the Reuniting the Families cutscene, again on the Xbox. And finally, fixed an issue with pedestrian weapon accuracy, exclusively again on the Xbox. So it seems that the Xbox had the most specific issues compared to like general fixes, so it's very clear that these games are very fucking buggy still, and they are going to need to be constantly patched and constantly fixed to get them into a playable state. I will have a video coming out in the next few days discussing whether or not you should actually buy the definitive edition, and basically discussing the pros and cons of buying it and whether it's worth it or not. So stick around for that. If you want to check that out, be sure to subscribe and have the bell on to be notified if and when I upload. But other than that, that is all the changes for now. Any more issues and I will do videos on them. I'm sorry that this video is 2 days late. I just had a lot of other shit that I was dealing with that I basically didn't have time to actually commit to making videos. So thanks everyone for your patience, and to all the new subscribers who joined my channel from the last video I uploaded about the trilogy not being on the PC. Welcome to the channel, and I hope you enjoy the content that I upload in the future. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.